Hi, Freedom Family. We're going to review how Habakkuk uh, could trust in God, put all his trust in God. I'm going to read verses 2 and 4. This says on the first chapter of Habakkuk, it says, O Lord, how long shall I cry for help, and you will not hear? Or cry to you violence, and you will not save? So the law is paralyzed, and justice never goes forth. For the wicked surround the righteous, so justice goes forth perverted. Habakkuk was really um, irritated with the fact that the kingdom of Judah was being very unrighteous and unjust. He was asking God why or how. Um, since I know you're a just God. And God answered him, I'm going to bring the Chaldeos to judge Judah. And Habakkuk was like, okay, Judah's not doing good, but actually the Chaldeos sucks. They're they're pretty terrible. They're pretty bad. Um, and God says, "Don't worry. I'm going to bring. I'm going to judge the Chaldeos. I'm going to bring justice to this land. Um, and I am God." Um, Habakkuk and also Job learn to continue to trust in the promises of God, no matter how difficult the conditions might be. Um, he learned that the God was going to do right, and it doesn't matter that we don't see it right away or very easy. Uh, he's still on the throne. He's still God. I am going to read Habakkuk 3:17, just 3 chapters on this book, but on the verse 17 of chapter 3 it says, the fig tree should not blossom, nor fruit be in the vines. The produce of the olive fail, and the fields yield not food. The flock be cut off from the fold, and there be no herd in the stalls. Yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will take joy in the God of my salvation. God the Lord is my strength. God, God is my strength. The core of Habakkuk is a call to trust in God. I am going to just read quickly a George Mueller commentary on Habakkuk. That says, "What is it that brought this man of God to the decision that though he shall lose everything, though he shall be reduced to a state of poverty, difficulty, and affliction, yet he will rejoice in God? Because the living God has given himself to his children, and God remains to them no matter what they lose. Because the living God has given himself to his children, and God remains to them no matter what they lose." And there's another quote that I like. It's from Johnny Erickson Tata that says, "When we learn to lean back in God's sovereignty, fixing our thoughts and on that unshakable, unmovable reality, we can experience inner peace. Our trouble may not change, our pain may not be diminished, our loss may not be restored, Our problems may not fade with the new dawn, but the power of those things, to harm us is broken as we rest in the fact that God is in control. God is in control.